Hello crafty friends, it's Adriana from Ideas de Papel coming up today to share my new digital collection. I'm so excited to share the new designs, and this is with related to the tradition here in Mexico, Dia de Muertos, and I this time try to use colors that are not typical of this tradition, but I wanted to give it a try with different color palettes, and I like the way that it turned out. It's like a kind of pastel, like soft colors, and I just love them. Remember that this and more digital collections are available on my coffee shop, that you can just go enter, scan this code, and or click in the description box. You'll find the information there. My collections include, as usual, 12 designs of pattern paper and 2 sheets with a lot of elements that you can print and fussy cut, or if you have any cutting machine, cut them with them, and other single paper with cards and tags. So let's get started. This is my first design. Here I have all different frames with people that might remind us to our loved ones. I have grandparents, parents, children, so our pets that are not here anymore, but I think that they always live in our memories. So I think that this is a perfect way to scrap in regarding to this holiday, and not only because of the holiday, but just not forget them. So yeah, I have this with the different frames, and then we have this other one with papel picado. This is a traditional decoration that is placed in the altars, and all of them are in a row. They are kind of like banners with the designs of Dia de Muertos. So this is how it looks. Then I have the candy skull. Well, these are skulls with some flowers and the typical way they are decorated, and you have also some bows there. I like that color combination with the blue in the background, and the advantage of having digital paper is that you can print it as many times as you need it. Then you have these other ones. These are like the Catrinas, a girl dressed like a skull, and the typical makeup. Then we have this other skull girl, and she is walking in between the nopales or cactus, and well, those are cactus, right? No, nopales actually. Then you have this other design with the other girl that is just half of her face is a kind of a skull, and the other half is the little girl. And you have this cempasúchil flowers, that this is, how in the tradition, this is how that ones come and find the path toward their homes through the cempasúchil flowers. And then we have this other one which combines the skull, candle, the cempasúchil flower, the papel picado, and a tamal. Those are when you have the altar, you put food that that your loved ones liked. And yeah, then we also have this other with the pets. I have dogs and cats, but I know there are a lot more. But I just wanted to include I suppose the most common ones. And we have the little paws, and a fish, and a bone. Yes, right. And they are like this. Then we have this other with the flowers. I have the same position flowers. They are bigger because they are the most important for this holiday. And also the skulls and other kind of flowers. I liked a lot the way that it turned out. Then we have this other one that it's, you know, I also always like to include this kind of pattern paper that is not that with not so much color, so that you can combine it with any of the other ones and it creates some kind of harmony. Then you have the altars. These are all of the altars with the papel picado, and well, this is how it looks with a pink background. And at last we have this other one which combines lines with all of the color palette that I included for this collection. Then we have the I told you that there was a paper or a sheet that was with tags. All these line art tags, and then the cards that you can use for adding to your altar if you like to make altar, or again to your scrapbooks or mini albums. I think this is perfect. You read Dia de Muertos, hay que vivir para morir contentos, which means like you should smile to die happy. And this one that reads siempre vivirás en mi memoria, you'll be always in my, what will be, you will be living all in my mind. I think, I'm not sure if that is appropriate translation, but well, I think that you'll find in this collection many interesting patterns and characters that you'll feel identified with. I have a little skull girl, like half of her face. Look how cute. She's so I don't know, she's adorable. Then you have the pan de muerto. This is a traditional kind of how you call it, pastry. You have the tamales, glass of water, the candles that cannot be missing is a must, the skulls, the flowers, the cempasúchil flower, bows, more flowers. Here's the other little girl skull, and you can, you know, like either fussy cut, or if you have any cutting machine, like cut them. Here have the frames with the, as I told you, everybody, no face, because everybody can find maybe somebody who a loved one and feel identified with it. And then you have the flowers, the skull, the dog, the other little girl, frames in case you want to make decorate the altar, and then you can include these ones in your altar. And yes, you know the advantage is also they are 40 designs, so you can print them in the size that you like the most and decorate an altar, or again if you maybe for a swap, you name it. Really, possibilities are endless. It's a very beautiful tradition. I encourage you to, if you might not know much about this tradition, like search. Is very interesting, and I think it's cool to remember. I don't know, I'm kind of sensitive, but while I was creating this collection, literally I was crying because I don't know, sometimes the life is so overwhelming that you are here back and forth, and how important it is to never forget the ones who are not here physically anymore. So I hope that you like it, and if you did, please give me thumbs up. My channel is growing little by little. I'm really happy. Thank you for being here and watching the video, and remember, all of the information will be in the description down below. And that's it. See you next time. Bye.